Hello, my name is Rupa Patel. I'm the CEO of Sapient Group and the COO of Flash Group. I am in shock with this breaking news on two counts, UK and USA. So in USA, I've just literally heard that Chris Larsen, the chairman of XRP, Ripple as we all know it, has just threatened the USA SEC to say, guys, you are not friendly with crypto assets in America and counting it all as securities. So we'll go into that in a second. And the second big breaking news is the FSA and the UK legal financial bodies are saying they're going to ban crypto derivatives trading starting next year. So these are two big shocks. But let me share my screen and give you my views, what I think about this. Okay. So what I think is happening is much bigger than what we see really happening from the news. Okay. So my view is that, it's the age old thing. If you think why this whole pandemic and the printing of money has made them do that even more so than ever. So UK, USA, everyone's printing money in trillions. So there comes a point when the government, with all this mounting debt, has got to recover it from somewhere. And it comes back from money. So the Treasury, the UK financial authorities, same with the USA, and the same with all the banks and various government departments involved in that whole financial instrument have to get together and say, how are they going to lend and how are they going to pay it back? So crypto has always been a thorn in everyone's neck. So what it does is it disrupts the printed currency and value of money based on whatever is printed. Digital currencies takes the decentralized route, and this has always been a sticking point on everybody's throat. So my view on XRP and the SEC laws. So Chris Farling, having Larsen rather, has said that he's going to pull out of USA. But guess what? He's saying he's going to go into UK or Singapore if USA don't get their act together. And they need to change their attitude on cryptocurrencies, and we fully agree, because the world, and if you look at it, majority of the miners now are based from Asia and China specifically. So there's streets ahead of what is happening in the DeFi crypto exchange marketplace, the wallet marketplace, the payment marketplace. There are streets ahead. So they know that when they've created their digital version of the currency, the CNY, which is already piloted for the last few months into 4 major cities, they are going to transition to this. Why are they doing that? And why is America worried about that? Because soon they will think that, hang on, if everyone transacts in digital CNY and it now happens across borders because transaction costs are virtually nothing, it's instant, etc., the dominant currency could effectively be the Chinese yuan, the digital version, or other digital currencies that are happening all around the world, UK included. So, my view here, and this is no financial advice, but yes, it will affect crypto and digital currencies. But if Ripple pull out and get into UK or Singapore as a jurisdiction to work from, I think it's all a plus, because it will really shake up the SEC, who have been very, very hostile, to say the least, as most of the press already say it. Uh, that even a lot of the blockchain companies and the startups and the crypto companies and the exchanges, they generally leave USA out as a target market, because they said, you know what, it's too hard, forget it. They can stay streets behind if they want their business. The world is a bigger place to play the game in. All right. So Ripple, even with the UK announcement of the ban, does not fall into that category, because their business model is very sound in terms of doing international cross-border transactions, which help interbanking, remittances, and things along those lines, which a number of fintech companies are doing through payment solutions, payment gateways, things like that. But Ripple have been in this for a long time. They have a hell of a lot of liquidity, so they can do this at a dirt cheap price. Yes, Libra is a big threat in terms of global economies, but there are several other companies who are challenging that model, our company included. What we are doing in the Flash Group, we have a wallet, we have our own exchange, we have our financial institution licenses, and we have our own staking, masternode staking rewards program, which earns 300% minimum. So we have a full-on alternative to digital banking solutions. So people like us and other companies will feel vulnerable with such news. However, let's get into what the UK's stance is. So the UK is actually not saying banning crypto. What they're actually saying is the derivative side, because that's a high risk to the average investor. What does this mean? So, let's be honest, less than 1% understand the crypto business generally. Even the people in the blockchain space and the crypto space, I would say less than 10% really understand about the trading of it on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so that brings it down to 0.1% of the people knowing it. So UK's stance on derivatives, i.e., the CFDs, the futures, the day trading stuff that is leveraged, and things along these lines. Yes, when you leverage something that is so volatile, not knowing it in the options and futures and CFD markets, you are not actually the owner of that investment. You don't physically own the coin or the currency. So, you are at risk. A, you don't understand. B, it's like almost pseudo gambling. Okay. So, UK, in my view, has done a good thing, because absolutely CFDs, futures, options is risky for the average investor who don't understand what that type of trading really is, because options and futures, 30 seconds, 1 minute windows to say we think the price of Bitcoin or Ripple or Ethereum may jump to a certain price up or down. It's a very short window. So, of course, you can do slightly longer windows, but that is a really high risk based on the market. The market is full of whales, and that's what happens. They can tank the price as and how they feel, and that's the bit they need to get regulation on, how the whales invest. So if I was to advise any authority, think about minimum and maximum amounts, of the types of trades one can place, and when whales do big drops, the pumps and dumps, that's what creates this problem. Okay. However, we are currently talking about a ban on CFDs and futures and options. Fully agree. What UK need to do is really differentiate when people do not even understand that market. So they need to say, hey, we are a crypto friendly island. Yes, we are an exchange and digital currency island. Yes, we are a big fintech hub. Yes, we are a DeFi hub. Yes, we are for the future of digital currencies, and differentiate between this announcement to what the average public will understand. So, with that, I say, watch this space. This market is about to rock. Nice talking to you guys.